My friends, today is a day for celebrating. Yes! Yes, ladies and gentlemen, today is a day for celebrating. Two of my favorite things ever. Bloodborne and, of course, Kingdom Hearts are getting new content. Which, my thoughts on that can be summed up like this. There you go. So, let's talk about what's going to come out. Make it nice and short. First of all, we got, and I was actually just talking about this with a friend last night on the way to the Destiny launch. Don't worry, that video's coming later today as well. Maybe tomorrow. I haven't recorded yet. I might need a little bit more time with the game before I can give it a good overall opinion. So, expect that sometime tonight or tomorrow. So, Bloodborne. Yes! We're getting the first expansion for it. I hope it's the first expansion. They didn't say first, because Dark Souls 2 had a trilogy of expansions. And I've heard all three of them were really good. So, and because Bloodborne itself was fucking amazing. Love that fucking game. The best exclusive on the PlayStation 4. Hands down right now. So it's getting its first expansion called The Old Hunters, and it's going to be releasing worldwide November 24th. And I don't know if this is just for Japan or for North America and Europe as well, but it's going to get a physical re-release featuring Bloodborne and a code for The Old Hunters. And I think that's going to come with an art book and a soundtrack with some extra stuff on there. So basically what the first collector's edition for Bloodborne had, which was very reasonably priced and really nice. Really good packaging. Love the soundtrack. Love the art book. If they ever made an art book that was 300 pages and cost $150, boom, sold right there. I fucking love the art so much, I would buy that. So, and this is from PlayStation Blog, which of course I'm going to put the link in the description box below. This is from Masaiki Yamagiwa. Sorry if I mispronounced that. So he says, "Hello Bloodborne fans. Thanks to the tremendous support from all of you, the passionate Bloodborne community, we are very proud to announce that Bloodborne has now sold through more than 2 million units worldwide." Woo! That alone is cause for celebration. Because and this is me talking, this isn't in the article. I did not expect this game to sell as well as it did. I'm very happy that it did. It's a fucking fantastic game, and I think everybody that owns a PlayStation 4 should go out and buy it right now. If you haven't, it's amazing. Because to me, this seemed like a very niche game where only a small portion, or maybe not small, but only like a select portion of the PlayStation community would really get behind. But I was proven wrong, and I'm happy to be proven wrong, because this game sold very well. It's got a ton of acclaim. It's made a ton of money. It's the best thing on the PS4 right now. And I'm hoping to God, after they release all the DLC for this, and after Dark Souls 3 comes out, I want a fucking Bloodborne 2. Abso-fucking-lutely. I want a Bloodborne 2. I want more of this, because I love this. Continuing on with the article, of course he says, November 24th, download it, and it's $19.99, which I think is pretty good. Good price, depending on how huge it is, and I've heard it's pretty substantial. So $19.99 for that I'd pay that. Absolutely, I'd pay that. Fuck, even if it was $40, I'd fucking pay it. So, set in a nightmare world where hunters from the past are trapped forever, explore brand new stages full of dangers, rewards, and deadly beasts to overcome. You'll find multiple new outfits and weapons to add to your arsenal, as well as additional magic to wield, and add more variety to your combat strategy. So right there, and they already released a trailer for it, which, oh my god, is wonderful. Yeah, I last night, I was literally about to go to bed when I looked on Twitter and I saw that they had announced the Bloodborne expansion. And I was like, fuck yes! And that just sent, like, because I was pretty tired going to bed last night. It just sent this surge of excitement throughout my body. And I stayed up for another hour because of this and the Kingdom Hearts thing that I'll talk about later. So, from the trailer, it seems it's going to be a few new areas, and it seems they're remixing certain areas and certain bosses from the vanilla version of the game. So you have an elemental version. I saw a fire version of the cleric beast. I think I saw some alternate version of Vicar Amelia, which is the wolf chick. And there's weapons from the game that are getting elemental overhauls, which I think is really cool. You've got, like, the fire hammer. You've got, I think I saw an electric saw blade, which, fuck yeah, that's going to be my main weapon right there. I've used the saw blade throughout the entire game. That's what I'm going into Old Hunters with. My fucking electric saw blade. And what intrigues me the most is that this seems to be a prequel to Bloodborne, where you get to be in an area where the hunters of the past, like Ludwig, maybe even Gehrman, are still alive. You might get quests from them. You might bump into them. And I don't know how they're going to tie... My guess how they're going to tie that into the game is it's just going to be its own separate headstone. Or maybe a hidden area within within Central Yharnam. Most likely it's going to be another tombstone that's added to the game. So, final paragraph. With new story details, learn the tale of hunters who once made Yharnam their hunting grounds. Meet new NPCs and discover another side of the history and world of Bloodborne. And blah blah blah. And you get new weapons, which look awesome. You get a bow and arrow. You get this thing that looks like a saw, literally like a saw, that you use, to chop wood, and it's attached to this thing that it's like a saw. I can't even describe it. It just looks so cool. It's this circular saw weapon that is constantly turning and like gearing. You can actually hear the sawing on the thing. It just looks so fucking cool. And you have magic. Magic seems to be a more pervasive element of this DLC, because it was kind of a little bit in the background. You had certain NPCs that were able to use magic, and eventually, if you got your arcane, I think, high enough, you could use magic as well in certain scenarios. And I think magic is because people really like the magic, and they kind of were like, well, there's magic in it, but there's just not enough of it. This is for them. This is From Software going, hey, you guys want magic? Here's magic. And another interesting thing that I got from the trailer is that it seems you can transform into a monster somewhat. Maybe you turn into a monster or different forms of a monster through certain times. I don't know what the reverting process is. I don't know if you can instantly switch back and forth between monster and human. There's got to be some kind of limitation of that. And when I learn more, I'll definitely keep an eye out for that. And they showed off this really fucking ugly looking boss called Ludwig, which I think is just looking at this fucking thing, ugh, it's so gross. But it looks so cool, but god damn, it looks nasty. Ugh. Okay, so that's the Bloodborne expansion. Very, very excited for that. It's coming out November 24th. Definitely going to be doing a fucking video on that. I'll have a link to the article below. I'll have a link to the trailer below. Looks great. If you haven't played Bloodborne yet, do yourself a favor. Go out and buy it. Download it. I love it. It's the best PS4 exclusive. And then the other thing that tugs on my heartstrings even more is Kingdom Hearts HD 2.8 Final Chapter Prologue. Good God, these names. I love Kingdom Hearts. Okay, I fucking love Kingdom Hearts. but these names are goddamn ridiculous. Bloody ridiculous. So, this is a new... not a new game, but actually, no. So, and I'm reading from Kingdom Hearts 13. Today at SCEGA's 2015 press conference, which is Sony Computer Entertainment Japan, Square Enix has officially announced Kingdom Hearts HD 2.8 Final Chapter Prologue. Oh god, imagine saying that to a store clerk. Yes, I'd like to purchase Kingdom Hearts HD 2.8 Final Chapter Prologue, please. Yeah, for the PlayStation 4. I don't know if it's going to be on Xbox or not. And that would be very strange if if Xbox didn't get anything, which I'm gonna be honest, I'm and this is gonna sound extremely selfish. Bear with me. I honestly don't care if the Xbox doesn't get anything Kingdom Hearts. I don't care, honestly. I mean, that sounds mean, and it's gonna be. I'm gonna sound like a huge hypocrite, and you know, I am glad that people on Xbox are finally gonna get to play Kingdom Hearts. But I don't give two flying fucks if they don't get 1.5 or 2.5 or 2.8. I don't fucking care. I don't care. I want it to be only on PlayStation. So, that's me. I mean, I know it's extremely selfish, and I'm probably going to get a ton of shit for it, but that's just my opinion. I don't give a flying fuck if Xbox One doesn't get Kingdom Hearts 2.8. I don't give a fuck. I don't fucking care. So, it's going to... What will this package get you? It's going to get Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance HD, which, good! Thank God! Because that's the one that's been missing this whole time, and it's one of the better Kingdom Hearts games on handheld devices. Probably the best one. And they kind of teased it a while back. Tetsuya Nomura kind of mentioned something like, oh yeah, I might, work on Dream Drop Distance, but boom, here it is. Dream Drop Distance. Not a final mix version, which I'm surprised they're not doing. But here you go. It's Dream Drop Distance HD, finally coming to PlayStation 4. Really hyped. Really, really excited for that. And then we do Kingdom Hearts Chi back cover, which basically is following the trend of 1.5 and 2.5, where you gotta have one of them be just cutscenes. And this is the one where it's just a movie. Now, I'll admit, I have not liked either of the movies that they've done for the Kingdom Hearts HD version so far. I like the story a lot for Kingdom Hearts 358/2 Days, but holy fuck were those 3 hours boring. I mean, yeah, it's still heartwarming. Yes, Xian's death still makes me tear up, but fuck is it boring when you don't have the gameplay involved. Just, it's basically 3 hours of these three kids talking on a clock tower. It's kind of what it is. And, I mean, yeah, there's a lot. I'm selling it short, I know, but fuck me, is it dull. It was even worse with Kingdom Hearts Recoded, which 3 hours of that shit? Oh my god, 3 hours of them just standing around and talking about hearts, 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 follow the heart, heart, nobody's, hearts, 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 hearts. Seriously, if you played a fucking drinking game every time they said hearts, you would die a quarter of the way through. So there's that. And this is good because I am not as familiar with Kingdom Hearts Key as a lot of other people are, because I just haven't been keeping up with the lore of it. And I've heard it's extremely vital to what happens in Kingdom Hearts 3, so I'm glad they're including that. And now we move on to what is the most interesting part of this package, which is, again, with these fucking titles, which is Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep, Point 2, a fragmentary passage. I hurt my head saying that. Alright, Now, what is this? Now, this is based, from what I've heard, this is based on the concept of Birth by Sleep Volume 2, which was actually teased a few years back with the final mixed version of Birth by Sleep. And it's something a lot of us kind of raised our eyebrows at and going, huh? What the fuck is this? And it never was mentioned again. Never came to fruition until now, which this is what it is. It is, from what I've heard, it's set after Dream Drop Distance, and it stars Aqua, who is trapped in the realm of darkness after the events of Birth by Sleep. And remember, this is 15 years after Birth by Sleep. So Aqua has been in the realm of darkness for 15 years, which I don't know how the fuck she survived in there. I don't know how time works in the realm of darkness, but 15 years stuck in there. Oy. So, and what's really interesting is that they seem to be using the same engine and the same graphics engine from Kingdom Hearts 3, which is why it's just, like, based on the screenshot here, it just looks so much different from all the other Kingdom Hearts games. So, the way I see it, this is kind of like Kingdom Hearts, this is like the ground zeros to Phantom Pain, where Square Enix is providing us with a small taste of what is to come with Kingdom Hearts 3, with the Birth by Sleep Point 2, where you get Aqua, you get the graphics, and I assume you're going to get what the gameplay is going to be like in Kingdom Hearts 3. So that should be very exciting. That's the thing I'm just going to directly skip to. Or maybe I'll watch Chief first, because I've already played Dream Drop Distance. I bought a 3DS for Dream Drop Distance. So now I have Dream Drop Distance. I played that, I know what happens, I can move right into Chi, and then I can go into Birth by Sleep and not miss a thing. So, and I think they're handling it better with giving us a taste of Kingdom Hearts 3 than Kojima well, not Kojima, with Konami forcing him to break up Ground Zeroes from Phantom Pain. So, have that. And I'm very excited. Honestly, not really much else, because the Tokyo Game Show Sony conference was last night. I really was not crazy about a lot of the other stuff they showed. Yeah, just the other stuff, really, I was kind of like... Most of it, I was just like, meh. Some of it I liked, some of it, like Star Ocean 5, I'm really excited for. World of Final Fantasy, I'm starting to kind of get a little excited for that. I'm pissed they didn't show Final Fantasy 15 or... Not yet, anyway. I know they're going to show Final Fantasy 15 later on this week. That'll definitely be another video, because I'm super pumped about that. And I want to see something from Final Fantasy 7, the remake. I don't care if it's... I don't want to see gameplay. I just want... Well, I do want to see gameplay, but it doesn't matter if I don't see gameplay yet, because it's really early on. I just want to see something. Some news for it. Just what it's called. Shit. Just because I know they're not going to call it Final Fantasy VII Remake. And also, what else did they talk about? Oh, they talked about that goddamn Resident Evil Umbrella Chronicles, I think it's called, which is a multiplayer competitive shooter, which... Yeah, bravo. That's exactly what Resident Evil fans have been asking for. A multiplayer shooter. Nice. Nice job, Capcom. Clearly listening to the fans. No. Clearly you are. So yeah, that's me for today. So yeah, really fucking excited about Bloodborne. Amazingly overhyped for Kingdom Hearts 2.8. Even though the title is fucking ridiculous. So, yeah. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. If you like what you see, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think of this news. Let me know if you saw the Tokyo Game Show conference last night. Let me know what you thought about it. Let me know what you hope is going to be shown at Tokyo Game Show. So, yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Have a good one.